Oh, got it. You want a full dramatic short story, rich, cinematic, emotional, around 1,500 words. Buckle up. Racing car fire. Here we go. I can fix your Ferrari, I just need to feed my daughter. The Ferrari sat like a wounded animal in the center of the marble-floored garage, its Rosso Casa paint gleaming under recessed lights that probably cost more than most people's cars. Marco Alvarez wiped his hands on his oil-stained jacket and tried not to stare. He didn't belong here. He knew it. The security guards knew it. The woman standing across from him definitely knew it. Victoria Hale folded her arms, heels clicking softly as she paced around the car. Billionaire, tech mogul, one of the most powerful women in Beverly Hills. Her name alone could open doors, or close them permanently. You're telling me, she said coolly, that you can fix this. Marco swallowed. Yes, ma'am. Her eyebrow lifted, unimpressed. She looked him up and down. Worn boots, faded jeans, hands permanently stained with grease. Not exactly Ferrari certified elegance. My regular mechanics couldn't diagnose it, she continued. And you expect me to trust a man who drove here in a 20-year-old pickup? Marco glanced at his truck through the glass garage doors. The rusted dent on the side seemed to mock him. I'm not asking for trust, he said quietly. Just a chance. Victoria scoffed. And why would I give you that? He hesitated. Pride battled desperation, and desperation won. Because my daughter hasn't eaten since yesterday, he said. And this job would change that. The room went silent. Not awkward silence. Not dramatic silence. The kind of silence that hits like a punch. Victoria stopped pacing. Slowly, she turned to face him. You're trying to manipulate me, she said flatly. No, Marco replied. I'm telling you the truth. She studied his face, searching for cracks. There were none. Just exhaustion, determination, fear buried deep under stubborn dignity. How old is she? Victoria asked. 6. Another pause. Name, Lucia. Something flickered in Victoria's eyes. Gone in an instant, but Marco caught it. 3 hours, she said sharply. If you touch anything you shouldn't, I'll have you escorted out and blacklisted from every high-end garage in the city. Marco nodded. That's all I need. The problem wasn't obvious. The Ferrari's diagnostics were clean. No fault codes. No warning lights. But Marco didn't trust computers alone. He listened. He placed his hand against the engine casing, closed his eyes, and felt the vibration. The rhythm was off. Subtle. Almost unnoticeable. Victoria watched from a distance, arms crossed, skeptical but curious. You don't even have the official software, she said. I don't need it, Marco replied. Machines talk. Most people just don't know how to listen. He dismantled parts with practiced ease, moving faster than expected but never rushed. Every bolt removed had intention. Every tool placed exactly where it belonged. 30 minutes in, he froze. There, he muttered. What? Victoria snapped, stepping closer. He pointed to a microfracture in the engine mount, barely visible. A manufacturing defect, rare but catastrophic over time. This crack vibrates under high torque, Marco explained. Throws off the balance. Eventually, the engine chokes itself. Victoria's breath caught. My engineers said nothing was wrong. They were looking for what's common, Marco said. This isn't. She stared at the flaw, realization dawning. Can you fix it? Yes. How much? Marco hesitated. Enough to buy groceries. Maybe pay rent. Victoria blinked. That's it. I don't need millions, he said. I just need today. For the first time, Victoria Hale didn't know what to say. 2 hours later, the Ferrari roared to life, smooth, powerful. Perfect. Victoria slid into the driver's seat and revved the engine. Her lips parted slightly. She hadn't heard it sound like that since she bought it. She stepped out, stunned. That was impossible, she whispered. Marco cleaned his tools, already preparing himself for dismissal. Victoria pulled out her phone. What's your bank account number? He frowned. I told you. I know what you told me, she interrupted. I'm not paying you what you asked. I'm paying you what you're worth. His phone buzzed. Once. Twice. Again. Marco glanced at the screen. His knees nearly buckled. That's too much, he stammered. Victoria met his eyes. No, what's too much is a man with your skill worrying about groceries. He swallowed hard. Why? He asked. She hesitated. Then, quietly, because someone once gave me a chance when I had nothing. She turned away before he could respond. That night, Marco stopped at a grocery store and filled the cart without counting every dollar. Lucia's eyes widened as he unpacked fresh fruit, chicken, cereal, even ice cream. Daddy, she whispered, did you win the lottery? He smiled, kneeling to her level. Something better. 3 days later, Marco received a call. Marco Alvarez. A voice said, yes, this is Victoria Hale. I want you to run my private automotive division. Silence. I'm not a suit, he said finally. Good, she replied. I already have plenty of those. 6 months later, Marco stood in a state-of-the-art workshop, his name etched on the glass walls. Lucia did homework in the corner, swinging her legs happily. Victoria watched from above, coffee in hand. She hadn't just fixed a Ferrari that day. She'd helped rebuild a life. And Marco, he never forgot the moment desperation met opportunity, and someone chose not to look away. If you want a romantic twist heartbreak right arrow red heart, a darker betrayal arc, or a longer novel-style chapter breakdown, just tell me the vibe relieved face 1500 WAD.